Barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. Willie Monroe tested positive for an illegal substance. According to VADA and the WBC, it should be handled by Monday. And my question is, I'm not being disrespectful. I'm not, because I've never been a professional boxer. I've only trained with them and covered them. So I'm not even going to sit here and tell you that I'm them. But his job, his description as a fighter is to get in the best shape possible, which correlates using steroids, and box for 12 rounds and attempt to win. I'm perplexed. Willie Monroe, I am so perplexed why you would even attempt to use an illegal substance. You understand what I'm saying? You honestly, in my humble opinion, are genetically gifted. You know, I covered you. The last fight I covered you was against Triple G, and you're genetically, physically gifted. I don't know if, and obviously you fought for the WBC belt against Triple G, so I can't. So I would assume that you've been clean and you just happen to use it for this fight. And you've had fights leading up into that, so I have no suspicion that you've been doing this before. But as I tell you guys in videos past, if you get caught cheating, it ain't the first time you cheated. You understand? Whether it's life or whether it's sports or whether it's anything else. And I don't want to get into that long spiel again about how honest I am with my body, and I've never even filled a prescription any day in my life. You understand? So I'm shocked. You know, like, why? Like, and I know you guys first starts were like, why? Why, Willie Monroe? All your job is to put in 100 rounds a week and run 30 miles. You don't have to do, you got to do strength and conditioning but you have well above boxing skills, and your job is to box for 12 rounds and attempt to win the fight. I believe you have 6 or 7, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he has 6 or 7 knockouts in his career. I think I just saw it because I was doing some work on the fight. I think he's 23-3 with 6 or 7 knockouts or something like that. And you've only lost to world champions in recent memory, Triple G and Billy Joe Saunders. I don't know who the third loss is to, but you have nothing to hang your hat on. Like you're an accomplice. You're accomplished. But decisions, man. You made a great decision by coming over to PBC. And now it's hindered. Now you're going to be forgiven. You're going to be suspended for 6 months. Hopefully, man, it's so close to fight week. Jamal, man, fuck. On the other side, I'm just so terribly disappointed because Jamal was going to miss a fucking payday if they can clear. Hopefully they can clear him. You understand? Hopefully Jamal can sign off and say, I want to fight him regardless. He only has 6 knockouts, but his endurance will be there. And that's the key to being. I know I'm talking myself through it. I'm giving you guys I'm gonna give you guys the pros and cons now. He's talking the illegal substance that he puts in his body arguably allows him to last longer. Arguably allows him to take punches. Arguably allows him to do both. You understand? But I'm just terribly disappointed, man, because honestly, we all has perception of fight. We all get this perception of fighters, right? I don't care who you are. Like, people see Jamel and Jamal as wild childs. When in actuality, Jamel is a rather disciplined guy, because every time I see Jamel, he literally, I'm not tooting my own horn, but he looks like me in clothes, like real lean, real fit, strong, and you look like he works out. He doesn't look like he's a pound overweight. These guys that fighting at subhumane weights, you know what I mean? Like, getting down to these weights are just to get down to these weights that these guys are fighting at is astounding. So for real, Jamel from a macro level, he might cheat a little bit, might eat a little bit. I don't know what he does in his personal life. I've never seen him do anything terrible. So he may cheat a meal or two, but looking at him physically, it looks like he does a great job. And that's when our perception leads us wrong, because many of us see Willie Monroe as a gentleman. He's a clean dresser. He's always smiley, happy. Seemed like a very easy person to interview. I've rarely interviewed him, but I'm talking about just overall. I watch him be interviewed on other people's channels, on other people's media outlets. He seems very assured of himself, knows what type of person and fighter he is. So, but I'm shocked. I'm literally shocked. So, we'll see. So, moving forward, have a great Saturday night, y'all. You deserve to wake up Sunday mornings better than when you went to bed Saturday night, okay? So be careful. No drinking and driving, man. That's just one of the more hideous crimes you can possibly do, man. Just don't do it. All right, be careful. Have a great time. And people shadowboxing. You want to hear the God honest truth? That's my tenant catching the bus. Because my tenant has a son with special needs, and I'm just doing a visual check. I'm literally driving by my unit right now, coincidentally. So, anyways, man, I salute y'all. Have a great night. I'm shocked. I'm appalled. And Jamal might miss a payday, and now they got to scramble and find another opponent. Man, damn. Anyways, man, barbershop conversations, man. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. Hopefully it can all be rectified and they can come up with a valid excuse, and they're scrambling now to come up with a valid excuse because that's a big card. You know, Barclay is an expensive rent. You know, so it's a big card. It's not like it's that Pachanga. You know what I mean? Like they paid for all those seats to be filled. You know what I'm saying? And they done did all the PR. Willie Monroe has been on Fox, I believe. And damn, you never know. You literally never know who's cheating or who's not cheating. And here's my opinion. There is a 5% chance that he's innocent. He made a mistake. But my humble opinion, 95. See, through yourself, you know. In my humble opinion, I'm not right all the time, obviously, right? But through yourself, you know others. I know what I put in my body. I've never put a drug in my body. I've never had tiramisu, whatever that is, cheesecake, whatever it is. I've never had nothing pertaining to alcohol as an ingredient. Like, I'm very conscientious of what I put in my body. I always ask, like you understand, like, how did you make this? How did you make A? How did you make B? You understand, like, some people marinate their stuff in beer. Some people marinate, they put a beer in the middle of their turkey to make it moist. Like, I ask these questions, you know. I've never had German chocolate cake or whatever that shit is with alcohol. Like, for real, like, I've never done it. So from that standpoint, we know what we put in our body. So when they come up with these excuses, I literally don't believe them for the most part, because I'm 41 years old and I have to measure people based off of my life experiences physically and the experiences that I've gone through and constructed in my head mentally. So I'm disappointed. So I'm 7 days away from the fight, man. And I don't know if I'm going yet. The plane tickets are still coming in at $600 for me. It would if I can get a plane ticket under $300, I'll go to this fight. I would leave Friday night, cover the fight. Don't get a hotel room, like, for real. Get there Saturday morning so I can cut my expenses. Get there Saturday morning, cover the fight, and be right back on the plane Sunday. So the trip will only cost me $300. You understand what I'm saying? And I know I'll get that money back from the newspaper and just doing interviews and stuff like that. So hopefully I can get something like that. I got that. If you guys aren't hip, I have that Hopper app. So I put all my fight dates in the Hopper app, right? And they update me literally every day as to how much of the flights are coming. Like, I got the flights for January is coming in at $250. So that's an easy buy for me. You know what I mean? Which affords me the opportunity to pay for them $150, $200 New York rooms. You understand what I'm saying? So if anybody got a hook up on a room, if you can get me a hotel room in New York for under $100, man, I'll be forever grateful. New York, it is the only city where it costs me. Like, every other city, I literally, like, I'm not mad about paying for hotel, but them hotel shits be expensive, man. So if anybody can get me a hotel room under $100, man, I got you. For real, for real. It's not even no bartering. I'm going to give you what you asked for. So if you can save me money like that, I'll gladly do whatever you need me to do in terms of if you need me to pay you or you want tickets to the fight, whatever the case, I'll take care of you. So anyways, man, so I'll just say that in advance. So anyways, somebody's telling me who Charlo is fighting right now. I literally just got the text who Charlo was fighting as I'm fighting some guy on the undercard. I'm reading it right now. So I'm giving you guys the tip. You see how I get tips and shit? See how I understand? See how I get behind the scenes shit and y'all think I'd be lying and shit? I'm getting the text right now. I'll read it to you guys. If I can, I'll get it to you. Read it. I just want, shit, I fucking lost it. Because if I go to the screen now, I'm going to lose y'all. Damn. So anyways, man, barbershop conversation. I'll let you guys know who Charlo is fighting tonight. Another opponent like Hurd had. Gotcha. Okay, gotcha. So I didn't get the name, but I'll it's easy for me to find. So anyways, man, barbershop conversations. Feel free, hit the subscribe button, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you.